Hello, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Charlotte, and we run a bridal boutique in southwest London called Ellie and Charlotte.
We've been making wedding dresses for the last 10 years and we're going to show you some of our top tips on finding your perfect dress and accessorising. In this video, I'm going to show you how to find your perfect modest wedding dress. When looking for your wedding dress, you need to consider what style of wedding you're having. If you're having a winter wedding, a summer wedding, a beach wedding, etc. Once you've established that and actually got a date set for your wedding, then you can start the mission of finding your perfect wedding dress. The best thing to do is to actually look in your wardrobe and see what dresses and tops you absolutely love wearing. Whether the neckline is a sweetheart, whether it's a round neck, whether you've got a strapless dress that you adore wearing, or whether you really like wearing sleeves. Once you've kind of determined that, you sort of know the sort of style of dress that you're going to be looking for. And then you can start your mission of wedding dress shopping. Don't have a preconceived idea, really, of what you're going to end up with, because when you start trying on a full-length ivory dress, everything changes. But it is good to have a sort of a vague idea of, I definitely want sleeves, I definitely don't want strapless. Then when you start looking and trying on, then it will all become clear. The best thing to do is just to book a whole load of appointments and go in and try on dresses. The more you try on, the more obvious it becomes to what suits you. Now, finding a modest wedding dress, in Ellie and Charlotte's view, is actually covering up. So not having a strapless dress, but actually trying to find a different option to just the traditional strapless. This is a really good example of a non-strapless dress. So you can either just keep it with these little sleeves like this, so you do feel covered up and you're not too exposed, or you can start trying on dresses with sleeves. So for example, this dress can have two types of sleeve. You can have a 3/4 length sleeve, like that. So then it covers up your arms, which a lot of women actually don't like to have on show. Or if it's more of a summer wedding, you can have little cap sleeves. So again, the whole dress doesn't have to be just lace. Just the top half of the dress could be lace and the bottom half could be a different fabric. But we're just talking about the modesty of actually covering up. Another idea, which works really well for a winter wedding, is actually having a bateau line on the dress. You can have this out of lace as well, if your dress has got lace. The bateau line just comes straight across like this, from shoulder to shoulder, and actually you use the lace scallop to edge it. Again, you can either have that with little cap sleeves like this, or longer 3/4 length sleeves. This is obviously incorporated into the dress, and it usually sits on from a strapless dress. Then you have the lace growing over the top. So this is a bateau line. So really, to find your perfect modest wedding dress, you are looking not to have a strapless dress, to have something covered up here, to have sleeves, or just to have some kind of strap. So they're your top tips on how to find your perfect modest wedding dress.